这就是印太，已经在印太地区日本、南韩、澳洲，现在连新加坡都有 F-35了，加起来300架。300架，光是印太就300架哦，对不对？包含了 A、B、C 都有。那目前这些战机为了什么事情？就是要维护刚才中国跟俄罗斯要联合起来破坏这边的和平，所以有超过300架的 F-35已经以印太地区为基地。
我们也要。对，
我相信如果 F-35T 我们做应该也做得出来了帮忙做。这个不得了。这个叫鬼蝠魟无人潜艇，叫做 UUV，
名字听起来很威呢。
鬼蝠魟无人潜艇
就是一种轰鱼，
就是一种轰鱼，
就是这个画面，
对，
就是这种轰鱼。而且我告诉你，它不是吃油的，它是电的。而且它
在水里，
在水里面它是电的。为什么电的就没有声音？完全没有声音，而且没有人在里面，所以就不需要呼吸，不要制造氧气。然后我告诉大家，它的充电超厉害。它是利用什么充电？大家想到说充电太阳能对不对？有太阳能有，它还有更厉害的，利用海浪充电。
哇，对，
海浪
真的，
对，
它就一直有电的啦，因为在海里呢。
它海里面有利用那个魟鱼换气是什么？它不断的游动，那个氧气进去，它从这边
对，因为魟鱼的肚子这边2个洞，
它要进去，它会有氧气。那它是用这个海浪，利用温差，利用潮汐来充电。
哇塞！
所以这不得了，这个下去之后会很久很久，而且呢，你不容易察觉它。
它已经测试 OK 啦。
OK 了 OK， 你不容易察觉它，为什么你知道吗？它是扁的，所以它吃水很浅。它不一定像潜艇要很深。
而且人家以为它是鱼啊。
对，它在一般的海滩，它吃水很浅，它不像一般的潜艇要港口，它不用，它是扁的。
对啊。
对，所以说它从很浅的海，从沿海到深海都可以。然后它的做法就是，它可以做预警，它可以做标定，它可以做讯号的转移，还有侦查。所以这款鬼蝠魟的无人潜舰 UUV 已经完全完成了内部的测试，
对，厉害。
它加入整个无人舰艇里面你就会发现你要打破你对潜舰的这个印象，
对，
它不是圆柱体的，
对，没错，
它是扁的。对，你看谁说
它是魟鱼？
谁说蝙蝠侠的车子不会出现，蝙蝠侠的飞机不会出现？出现了，
真的出现了。
所以我讲科技永远来自好莱坞。
没错，感谢好莱坞啦。
A new underwater drone that resembles one of the most beautiful creatures in the ocean has been unveiled. The Manta Ray UUV, built by Northrop Grumman, is built to perform military missions. The UUV, conceptualized by the Defense Advanced Projects Research Agency, or DARPA, has been 4 years in the making and is capable of harvesting energy from the seas. Manta Ray was initiated in 2020 to create a new category of unmanned underwater vehicles, UUVs, capable of long-duration, long-range missions with significant payload capacity. The aim also involves enabling underwater operations with minimal human intervention. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how Manta Ray UUV could be an excellent addition to the U.S. Navy. Let's get started. Northrop Grumman states, "We developed our unique, full-scale demonstration vehicle using several novel design attributes that support DARPA's vision of providing groundbreaking technology to create strategic surprise." The company adds that it is payload-capable to support a variety of missions, and it will be autonomous, so it can operate without the need for on-site human logistics. Manta Ray will have an energy-saving mode, with the ability to anchor to the seafloor and hibernate in a low-power state. It will also be modular, enabling easy shipment in 5 standard shipping containers to support expeditionary deployment and in-field assembly worldwide. Autonomous, low-power, high-efficiency propulsion is not easy to achieve, and hence DARPA has taken inspiration from nature. For example, traditional propellers can get damaged very easily due to the presence of different types of living and non-living elements, and this is not best for efficiency. The Manta Ray UUV is essentially biomimicry. Viewers may note that the streamlined body shape of a manta ray facilitates highly efficient underwater propulsion, enabling these large creatures to effortlessly glide through the water using slow, graceful movements of their wing-like fins. This gliding technique helps them conserve energy and optimize their movement efficiency. Such effectiveness in swimming has led to minimal evolutionary changes in rays over the past 100 million years. AI will be used so that no human intervention is needed. The command and control capabilities that DARPA could build into Manta Ray UUV means the system could learn over time. This means that it will get better in its tasks. Importantly, Manta Ray UUV will need to use minimal amounts of energy, as well as harvest energy from the sea, so that it has almost unlimited endurance and range, and size can be kept small. There are two ways to address the energy issue. One option is solar power, where batteries recharge from a solar array, ideally integrated into the drone structure. However, sunlight diminishes rapidly as it penetrates deeper into the ocean, necessitating the drone to ascend to the surface for battery charging, thereby increasing its vulnerability to detection. Second is the use of wave energy. In a DARPA video from 2022, the drone showcases what seems to be a deployable wave energy harvesting device, converting water movement into electricity. This feature enables the drone to remain submerged on the ocean floor, recharging its batteries discreetly and minimizing the risk of detection by adversaries. Such autonomy in mission execution, without the requirement of refueling, presents a plethora of opportunities. Presently, the Navy depends on dedicated surface vessels and certain stationary hydrophone arrays for submarine tracking. However, these ships are susceptible to attacks and would likely need to be withdrawn during wartime. For hydrophone arrays, once the location of the arrays is identified, they become targets for potential destruction. This is where Manta Ray can come into the picture. In the future, the Navy may deploy a fleet of Manta Rays outfitted with hydrophones, perhaps in the South China Sea. This deployment would enable continuous monitoring of Chinese surface warships and submarines as they transition between the coverage areas of different manta rays. The real manta ray may be a peaceful creature of the seas, but its robotic counterpart has the potential to be a lethal offensive option. An alternative mission could involve anti-submarine warfare. While certain mantas might be tasked with locating and monitoring enemy submarines, others could carry armaments, such as the Mark 46 lightweight anti-submarine torpedo, and deploy them upon confirming the presence of an enemy sub within range. Mark 46 has a range of 11 kilometers, or about 7 miles, a speed of 74 kilometers per hour, or 46 miles per hour, and can operate at a maximum depth of 1,200 feet, or 370 meters. A fleet of mantas could develop into a fluid anti-submarine network, independently relocating between areas and holding enemy submarines at risk. As per the released 2022 edition of the Chief of Naval Operations Navigation Plan, the U.S. Navy plans to expand the overall force from approximately 300 combat ships to 523. Importantly, of those 150 ships are intended to be uncrewed. So there is a concerted effort toward having an autonomous fleet that's distributed and cost-efficient. Manta Ray UUV is aligned with that concept. Also, it must be noted that, as evident from the Ukraine-Russia conflict, asymmetric warfare is critical. During the night of January 31st to February 1st, 2024, a daring operation conducted by Group 13 of the Special Intelligence Unit of the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense took out the Russian Black Sea Fleet's corvette Ivanovets. The attack took place at the roadstead of the Lake Danuslav in Crimea, which is currently occupied by Russia. The Ukrainian Military Intelligence Directorate, GRU, announced that it has carried out this operation using a group of unmanned boats. It's clear that evolving technologies enable new-age smaller assets to take on much larger traditional platforms in certain scenarios. It'll be interesting to observe how the manta ray UUV program takes shape.